Good morning, everyone. Myself Biren Borah from ZNP SIVASAGAR. As per the allotted topic given to me, I am going to discuss money and banking sector. First of all, it is almost 8 a.m. Many of you are not joining. Let us see 1 or 2 minutes, then and there we will discuss the topic.
Good morning, one and all. Biren Borah sir, 5 minutes रुक जाइएगा. We will wait up to 5 minutes, and then after that, you will proceed the class. Okay.
Okay,
Wait
sir.
for 5 minutes.
Okay, sir.
Allow the time to other speakers because many more, and in between also many people will be joining in between. So please be aware about that also. During your classes, also you have to be vigilant.
Okay, sir.
When anybody allowing, let them allow also. Sometimes some net issues are also there, and some other problems are there. That's why we have to be accept. Anyhow, you have to be vigilant about some of them are just send it. Okay, sir, after 5 minutes, you will start it. No
Okay, sir.
issue.
Thank you, sir.
But till then, you give the brief introduction you can
Yeah.
regarding all the things, whatever you are teaching and all these things.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, yes, yes. So, good morning once again. This chapter, money and banking, in general, we used to discuss within 10 to 15 classes, but we are going to discuss this chapter within 1.5 hour. I'll mainly focus on the main topics which are generally asked in the board exam, and frequently asked question. I'll discuss the frequently asked questions. Some concepts which are not given directly in syllabus, but for better understanding, I will give some minimum introduction of these concepts. So it is almost 8:03. After 2 minutes, we will directly discuss the concepts. Till then, only 1 or 2 minutes. Please wait to other to join as per sir instruction. So we'll proceed. Just 1 minute up. So, okay, let's start our discussion. So, as I told you, that's money and banking sector is given to me. I'll discuss main points of the sector within 1.5 hour. First of all, syllabus as per CBC. Money meaning function, supply of money, that is a currency held by public, net demand deposit held by commercial bank, money creation by commercial banking system, central bank and its function with the example of Reserve Bank of India, bank of issue, government bank, bankers bank, control of credit through bank rate, cash reserve ratio, statutory liquidity ratio, repo rate, reverse repo rate, open market operation, margin requirement. So this much syllabus is given for this chapter, but all the concepts are given in the syllabus, generally not asked in the examination. To serve our purpose, we will discuss, our main focus will be some important concepts. For example, money multiplier, money or credit creation process of commercial banks, functions of central bank with reference to RBI, monetary policy instrument and their operation. So main focus during this 1.5 hour, I will give on these main topics, so that our student, that is the student, can answer in board exam properly. As per the CBSE syllabus, so from this chapter only 6 mark is given, only 6 mark. 6 mark is given. So out of 6 mark, 1 mark for 1 mark question will be there, 1 mark question 2, and 3-mark question, no question from a 3-mark question will not ask. 4-mark question, only one question, and 6-mark question, no question will be asked for 6 marks. That is long question. Students have not to prepare for long questions. Only they have to prepare for 4 marks and 1 mark, 2 questions. So accordingly, we will proceed. Let's start. Though barter system is not given in our syllabus, barter system is not given in our syllabus, but for better understanding of money, functions of money, we have to concentrate on the barter system also. We have to know the basic concept of barter system. This concept already introduced in class 10, as well as a better way. That's why I'll little bit I will discuss only. So what is barter system? Direct exchange of goods for goods without use of money. So this was the earliest economic system in which there was no mediator like money as today. Only goods were exchanged for goods. Only goods were exchanged for goods. After barter system, different stages of money evolve gradually, and presently what we are having: currency, coins, paper currency, coins, plastic money, bank check, like that, different. But barter system, even today, not completely abolished. Even today, we will see somewhere. Even in Assam also, even in hilly areas, in rural areas, even today barter system is existing, but not in a large scale. So main reason of barter system gradually disappeared from the economy are some problems concerned with the system. The main problems which were concerned with barter system were difficulty of double coincidence ones, lack of common measure of value, a lack of store of value, a lack of divisibility, difficulty in deferred payments. These were the problems, and to remove this problem, the money was invented. The modern form of money was invented to remove all this problem of barter system. So this barter system is not directly given in syllabus, but for better understanding of money and its function, we should know what is barter system or what problems were there. Up to the last year, no question was given in board exam for barter system, but little bit it should have knowledge regarding barter system. That's why I start the topic barter system and some difficulties which were faced during barter system. Next, meaning of money. What is money? Money, anything which is issued by legal authority. Money is anything which is issued by legal authority, commonly accepted as medium of exchange, measure of value, store of value, and standard of deferred payment. So money is anything, that is any item. Any item can be considered as money, but there are two conditions. The item must be issued as money by legal authority. So as you know, the legal authority to issue money, issue currency in every country is the central bank. So when the paper or the currency issued by the legal authority, this is central bank, it will be considered as money. Second one is that within the country, whatever money is issued by the central authority, legal authority, that is the central bank of the concerned country, within the country, all people have to accept this as the medium of exchange and other functions to apart from the functions of money. That is, money which is issued by legal authority cannot be refused. That's why it is also called legal tender money. Legal tender money. Okay. So item which is issued by legal authority and commonly accepted by all must perform main 4 functions. Number 1, medium of exchange, measure of value or unit of value, store of value, and standard of deferred payment. These are the main functions of money which are performed buy any item which is issued as money by the legal authority in a country. First, medium exchange. Money serves as a medium exchange in modern economy. Whatever item is bought and sold takes place only through money. This function of money solves the problems of lack of double coincidence of barter system. So, what is that? The main basis of barter system was the double coincidence. Main basis of barter system was the double coincidence. That is, to exchange any good or service, good in between two persons or among different persons. The main way of exchange was the double coincidence. That is, when two persons are ready to exchange their item, when two persons are ready to exchange their item, then the barter system is possible. That is, exchange of goods is possible when two persons are ready to exchange their item. Generally defined as what is double coincidence. That is, when similarity of wants between two persons, or when two persons are ready to exchange their item, that is the double coincidence. So, what main problem with the barter system was that gradually, due to increase in population, due to increase in need of the need of items, so the problem arises, that is the lack of double coincidence. So, money with the function, that is medium exchange, this problem is solved by money with the help of the medium exchange. The function medium exchange solve the problems of double coincidence. Now, money is the mediator in between buyers and sellers. Whatever we buy and sell in our day-to-day lives, so this is only happens in terms of money. So, money is the mediator in between buyers and sellers. So, this is nothing but the medium exchange. That is, whatever we buy, we have to pay in money. Whatever we sell, we receive money. That is, the problem which was occurred in barter system, that lack of double coincidence, is solved by money with the help of the function money, that is a medium exchange. The second one is that measure of value. Money act as a unit of account. So, all item and goods and services are measured in terms of money. Generally, it is expressed in price. For example, in India, it is expressed in rupees. That is, our currency is rupee. That is, whatever item we buy, whatever item we sell, that is, it is the value of that item is measured in terms of rupee. That is written as price. For example, the price of a pen is 10 rupees, or the price of a car is suppose 5 lakhs, etc. Here, one thing is to be noted, that the value of an item can be internal or intrinsic and external. That is at face value. The value of an item which is intrinsic, that is which is hidden, it is not measurable. Money measure only the external value of an item. Money measure only the external value of an item. That is, internal value, intrinsic value cannot be measured by money. Only whatever price is written in a packet, or whatever price is written in a box, or whatever price is charged against a particular item, that is the external value of that item. Okay. So, external value of an item is measured with the help of money. That is, money used to measure the value of an item, or good or any service. So, on the basis of price and a required quantity can be purchased, whatever, whether it is small or large. So, what is the problem in barter system? That there is a problem divisibility. That is, if a particular person want to purchase a small quantity and another person wants a large quantity, there is a problem that the person, those are asking for small quantity and some are asking for large quantity, then in between the two persons the exchange was not possible. Now, we can purchase a small quantity using money, we can purchase a large quantity using money. That is, buying and selling it become easier as the value of an item is measured of each and every item is measured in terms of money. This function of money solve divisibility problems of barter system. That is, the measure of value solve the problems of barter system. What is the problems of barter system? That is divisibility. So divisibility was concerned with barter system, and this divisibility problem solved by money with the help of the function, that is measure of value. Next one is store of value. So before that, I want to say the first medium exchange, parts of medium exchange, and second one is medium exchange, and second one is measure of value. Both the functions are called present function of money. Both the functions are called present function of money. Present function of money as well as medium exchange and measure of value. These two functions also called the primary function of money. What is the medium exchange and measure of value? These are called medium exchange and measure of value. These two functions are called primary functions of money, or these two functions, just one bit. It's okay. Medium exchange and the barter, medium exchange and measure value. These are called primary functions of money. Or primary function means the basic functions, and these are also called present function of money. Present function. So number 1 and 2, these are called present function of money, and also called as primary function of money. Primary function of money. Third one is that is store of value. Value of an item can be saved in terms of money. It helps people to transfer value of an item from present to future use. That is, present surplus item can be sold, and the amount received from selling can be saved in terms of money, either in cash or in bank or in post office. What is that? All produced goods are not required at present. Part of the production we can use at present, and part of production we can save for future. But if we save the item physically, the value of that item can be lost, or the value of the items may be spoiled or destroyed. So whatever surplus item the producer have or we have, we can sell at present, and money received by selling these items can be saved for future in terms of money. So what is the advantage of saving value of item in money? That is, the money value is stable compared to physical items. Money value is stable compared to physical items. Money is commonly accepted as a measure of value, and it is easy to store. That is, when we store or when we save physical quantity, we need more space. But if we save in terms of money, we need to worry about the space, or money can be easily converted into any asset or items as per the requirement of the persons. That's why the present surplus item can be sold in the market or sold, and whatever amount received from the selling of that item can be saved for future. In terms of money, it may be in cash, or it may be saved in banks, or it may be saved in post office. So what is the reason? What is the reason of saving a value of item in money? That value of money is very stable compared to other items. There is very little chance that destroy or the spoil of that money. That's why any item which have surplus can be sold in the market, and whatever amount received, that can be saved for future. So this is the third function, that is store of value, and this function is also called the future function, not present function. What are the present functions? Present function, number one, that is the medium of exchange, number two, measure of value, and third function, store of value, that is called future function of money, or the secondary function of money, secondary function of money. Next one, standard of deferred payment, standard of deferred payment. So deferred payments means the all transactions may not be taken place at present. हर ट्रांजेक्शन प्रेजेंट में ही होगा ये संभव नहीं होता है. Some transactions are made at present, and some transactions are kept for future. So whatever transactions are present made at present, that happens, and the part of the transactions or some transactions made in future, that is the transactions which are postponed at present will be made in future in terms of money, because money is the most commonly accepted medium, and it is accepted by all. Transactions whatever not completed at present will be completed in future in terms of money. This function, standard of deferred payment is the main basis of present modern banking financial institutions, which facilitates lending and borrowing and other financial transactions. Standard of deferred payment is the function of money which facilitates the present form of banking and other financial system or financial institution system, and whatever we are having, that is the lending and borrowing system, or lending and borrowing through bank or post or informal sector also. So whether lending and borrowing taking place in formal sector or informal sector, generally this is facilitated by the function standard of deferred payment of money. So, okay. After having discussed the four functions of money, so I am actually going to focus some important related concepts. So that's why not giving too much time in what is barter systems, problems of barter system, and what is money, functions of money. Generally, functions of money, from functions of money, one more question may be given, and not a long question is given from this part. That's why I am not giving too much time in the first two concepts, that is what is barter system and functions of money. So anyway, let us review whatever we discussed. Some questions are I have written here. One on one I will discuss the concept or the question. If you definitely you can please respond. First question is, which of the following is not the function of money? Which of the following is not the functions of money? Which of the following is not functions of money? Number one, medium of exchange. It's okay. Next one is double coincidence. Medium of exchange. Number two is double coincidence. Number three, measure of value. Number four is standard of deferred payment. So all A, B, C, out of all four the given concepts, which one is not the functions of money? Anyone please?
Sir, double coincidence.
Yes, yes, correct. Yeah, double coincidence is the not function of money. So other the media of exchange, thank you. Media of exchange, measure of value, standard deferred payment. These are three functions, and double coincidence is the main basis of the barter system. So this is not the function of money. Thank you once again. Second one is, which of the following function of money leads the emergence of financial market? Just I discussed before 1 or 2 minutes. Which of the following functions of money, function of money leads the emergence of financial market? But फिलहाल जो फाइनेंशियल मार्केट सिस्टम है, बैंकिंग सिस्टम है या लैंडिंग एंड बोरिंग सिस्टम है, तो इनमें से which फंक्शन, इनमें से कौन सा फंक्शन से मदद किए हैं, मेरी फैसिलिटेट किए हैं? नंबर वन इज व्हाट इज मीडियम ऑफ एक्सचेंज, number store of value, number 3 measure of value, number that is the option D is standard of deferred payment, number that is A option medium of exchange, option B store of value, option C measure of value, option D standard of deferred payment. Out of all these, which function, which of the following function, that is which function facilitates leads or helps the emergence of financial market system at present? Anyone please? Number 1, that is option A medium of exchange. This is not correct. Next one is store of value. This is also not correct. Okay. Measure value, this is also not correct. So ultimately the correct answer is standard of deferred payment. That is the standard of deferred payment helps the emergence of present financial system or the banking system, or whether the lending and borrowing system, whether it is formal or informal. Okay. Next, which functions of money solve the problems of barter system? That is the difficulty of double coincidence ones. Which functions of money solve the problem of barter system? What is the problem? Difficulty of double coincidence of ones or lack of double coincidence. Which function solve the problems? What is the problem? Difficulty of double coincidence or double coincidence ones or lack of double coincidence. Lack of double coincidence. Option A medium of exchange, option B measure of value, option C store of value, option D standard of deferred payment. So out of the 4 options, which one is correct? Okay.
Sir, it may be measure of value.
Difficulty of double coincidence. See, medium of exchange, whenever I was discussing the concept of what is medium of exchange. Yes, sir. What is medium of exchange? That is, money becomes the mediator. Money becomes the mediator, and the problem in barter system was the divisibility. That's, yes, double coincidence, lack of double coincidence. So, when money becomes the mediator, then the main functions of money, that is main functions of money, that is medium of exchange. This is the correct answer. What is the medium of exchange? The correct answer, because with the help of medium of exchange, the problems of barter system, that main problem of barter system, that is the lack of double coincidence, it was overcome. Okay. So correct option is this one. So measure value is not the correct answer, and store value is also not the correct answer, and standard deferred payment also not the correct answer. The first option is that the what? Medium of exchange. Okay. Thank you. Next, which of the following function or functions of money are considered as primary function or functions? इनमें से जो मनी का जो मेन फंक्शंस है, स्टैंडर्ड ऑफ डिफर्ड पेमेंट्स, मीडियम ऑफ एक्सचेंज, मेजर ऑफ वैल्यू, or option D both B and C. इनमें से which one option is correct? Regarding the present, what is the primary function?
So both B and C.
Both B and C. Yes, correct answer. Yes, correct answer. Many of you have given the correct answer. So correct answer is both B and C. That is what is medium of exchange and measure of value. These are called the primary functions of money or the basic function of money, and store of value and standard of deferred payment. These are called secondary function of money or future function of money. So, okay, present function and the future function, primary function and secondary function. First and second, medium of exchange, measure of value. These are called primary function, and third and fourth, that is store of value and standard of deferred payment. These two are called future function or secondary functions of money. So for this question, the correct option is D, that is both B and C. So नेक्स्ट वन कॉन्सेप्ट हम डिस्कस करके जाते हैं, लेकिन डायरेक्टली सिलेबस में नहीं है. सीबीएसई में क्वेश्चन पेपर का कोई गारंटी नहीं है. अभी कॉम्पिटेंसी बेस्ड क्वेश्चन पेपर बना चुके हैं, कॉम्पिटेंसी बेस्ड क्वेश्चन पेपर हो चुका है. तो मेन आइडिया ऑफ द कॉम्पिटेंसी बेस्ड क्वेश्चन पेपर इज दैट वी मस्ट हैव टू लर्न द कॉन्सेप्ट प्रॉपर्ली. कॉन्सेप्ट अगर हमें समझ में आ जाता है, आंसर क्वेश्चन कोई भी हो जाए आंसर कर पाएंगे. इसलिए ये डायरेक्टली नैरो डेफिनेशन, ब्रॉड डेफिनेशन ऑफ मनी डायरेक्टली सिलेबस में नहीं दिया है, लेकिन फॉर बेटर अंडरस्टैंडिंग आई हैव गिवन दैट टू कॉन्सेप्ट्स written higher, two concepts, narrow concepts of money, broad concepts of money, because after this we have to discuss what is money supply. So money supply में हमें डिस्कस करना होगा. तो इसीलिए टू डेफिनेशन, जो नैरो डेफिनेशन कहा जाता है, एक ब्रॉड डेफिनेशन कहा जाता है, तो उसी के कॉन्टेक्स्ट में हम दो कॉन्सेप्ट डिस्कस करके जाते हैं. फर्स्ट वन इज नैरो कॉन्सेप्ट. नैरो कॉन्सेप्ट जनरली इंडिया में M1, जो M1 के नाम से जाता है. सो इसमें क्या क्या कंपोनेंट होता है? करेंसी विद द पब्लिक, करेंसी विद द पब्लिक, करेंसी विद द पब्लिक. नाउ हियर करेंसी एंड कॉइन्स, that is paper currency and coins. The second term, that is the public. Who are public? Public generally individuals and firms. Here the money creating authority, for example RBI, money creating authority is not the public. So firms and individuals, that is institution and individual, generally considered as public. First option is what is the current currency with the public, that is paper currency and coins with public, plus demand deposit with commercial banks. So regarding demand deposit, क्लास 10 से ये कॉन्सेप्ट इंट्रोड्यूस किया गया है. डिमांड डिपॉजिट व्हिच कैन बी विथड्रॉन बाय द डिपॉजिटर एज पर द रिक्वायरमेंट. डिमांड डिपॉजिट क्या है? डिपॉजिट जो बैंक से डिपॉजिटर के डिमांड के हिसाब से, रिक्वायरमेंट के हिसाब से विड्रॉ कर सकते हैं. जनरली कमर्शियल बैंक में 3 प्रकार के अकाउंट हम खोल सकते हैं, या शुरू कर सकते हैं, या ओपन कर सकते हैं. फर्स्ट अकाउंट, दैट इज वी कैन पर्टिकुलरली इट इज केप्ट बाय बिजनेसमैन, करंट अकाउंट हम भी ओपन कर सकते हैं, प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. सेकेंड अकाउंट इज दैट सेविंग अकाउंट. थर्ड वन इज दैट फिक्स डिपॉजिट और टाइम डिपॉजिट. एंड फर्स्ट जो करंट अकाउंट है और सेविंग अकाउंट है, जो भी डिपॉजिट किया जाता है, व्हाट एवर डिपॉजिट इन करंट अकाउंट सेविंग अकाउंट कैन बी विथड्रॉन बाय द डिपॉजिटर. That's why the deposit kept in current account and saving account generally termed as demand deposit. And second one, that is demand deposit with commercial bank. Next one is other deposit with RBI. Other deposit means deposit kept by foreign banks, foreign governments, our government with RBI, that is other deposit. So number one, that is narrow concept. Second one is that broad concept. Under broad concept, what is money? That is currency with the public. That is first one is the currency with public. That is in narrow concept and broad concept. First one is similar. Second one is the demand deposit with commercial bank. That is also that's part of the narrow concept or the M1. Third one is the saving deposit. Saving deposit plus time deposit with banks and post office. That is here whatever deposit under the broad concept, whatever deposit we used to keep in commercial banks and the post office, all types of deposits are included under the broad concepts, along with the terms that is currency with public and demand deposit with commercial banks. So these two concepts are not given in syllabus, but we can keep learning this concept because sometimes one mark question may be given. Okay, without taking too much time because as it is not given directly in syllabus, let me proceed to next concept. This is also not directly given, only the term is given money supply, given in syllabus. Money supply, what is money supply? In national income accounting, perhaps you have read about stock and flow concept. So stock and flow, while we discuss about stock means value of variables or variable measured at point of time, okay. So what is money supply? Total stock of money in circulation in an economy at a particular point of time is called money supply. Now in circulation means generally what in the hands of public, total amount of money in the hands of public at a particular point of time. Okay, public already I discussed with you. What is public? Who are publics? Publics, that is individuals and institutions. But those are issuing authority, they are not the public, and individuals and institutions, for example business firms or the institutions and individuals, they are called public. So total stock of money in circulation, that is in circulation means that is in the hands of public. Public means that is individual and institutions. Okay, total stock of money in circulation in an economy at a particular point of time is called money supply. So directly definition may not ask, but for better study we can learn the concept. It includes two components: currency and coins held by public. Public means individuals and business firm. Second one is net demand deposit held by commercial bank. First component, that is currency and coins held by public, that is individual. Public means individual and business firm. Second, net demand deposit held by commercial bank. So these are two components of money supply. So after this discussion, that is what is money supply, we will proceed to next concept, that is measures of money supply. One thing I want to tell you that some concepts which are considered as important but not given in syllabus directly. For example, the components of money supply not directly given in syllabus, and measures of money supply. Generally we define the measures of money supply: M1, M2, M3, M4. These four concepts was in earlier syllabus directly in the terms of measures of money supply in India, but not given at present syllabus. But we have to keep at least minimum learning regarding M1, M2, M3, M4. The concept money supply I have discussed here just to understand the concept of the measures of money supply in India. So let us discuss the concept. measures of money supply in India. That is, these four measures are used by RBI to indicate to denote money supply in India. Four measures: M1, M2, M3, M4. M1, M2, M3, M4. So up to M1, that is currency and coins, demand deposit, other deposit, it is under direct syllabus. But regarding M2, M3, M4, these concepts are not directly written in given in syllabus. syllabus में डायरेक्ट दिया नहीं है, लेकिन एग्ज़ाम क्वेश्चन पेपर का कोई गारंटी नहीं है CBSE में, इसलिए कॉन्सेप्ट को लर्निंग करके रखने सही होगा. That's why I introduced here. So number one, M1. M1 means CC or C plus DD, C plus DD, and next one is OD. Okay. What is C plus DD plus OD? C, that is currency and coins, currency, paper currency and coins, and second one is demand deposit. DD means demand deposit. So demand deposit generally I already discussed with you. What is demand deposit? Deposit which can be withdrawn by the depositor, that is current account और सेविंग अकाउंट में जो डिपॉजिट किया जाता है, उस करंट अकाउंट और सेविंग अकाउंट में डिपॉजिट जो किया जाता है, उसी वो डिपॉजिटर किसी भी टाइम में विथड्रॉ कर सकता है. दैट्स वाई डिमांड डिपॉजिट कहा जाता है. सो हियर डिमांड डिपॉजिट, दैट इज DD. C मीन्स करेंसी एंड कॉइन्स, करेंसी इन केस ऑफ आवर कंट्री दैट इज पेपर करेंसी एंड कॉइन्स. अदर डिपॉजिट, अदर डिपॉजिट का मतलब क्या है? अदर डिपॉजिट का मतलब डिपॉजिट केप्ट विथ RBI by foreign banks, foreign central banks, or foreign governments, or some para institution, is a banking institution, for example IDBI in India. So RBI के पास जो से डिपॉजिट रखा जाता है by government, next central bank of our different countries, the government of different countries, ये अदर डिपॉजिट में आता है. So first component is M1, that is the C plus DD plus OD. This measure of money supply is under the definition of narrow definition. That is, it is also called narrow definition of money. If question is given, what are the components of money supply in India? So then you can write the M1, M2, M3, M4. But the components of M1, that is currency and coins, that is CC or C. Next one is demand deposit, DD. Next one is other deposit. Okay. This measure is the most liquid measure of money supply in India. Most liquid measure of money supply. Most liquid. Okay. Most liquid money supply. Measure of money supply in India, and this is also narrowest definition. Most liquid as well as narrow. Okay. Second one is M2. M2 means M1 plus saving deposit with post office. M1, that is C plus DD plus OD. Okay. These are three components. Along with the three components, what are they? सेविंग डिपॉजिट पोस्ट ऑफिस. तो पोस्ट ऑफिस में भी अलग अलग टाइप के अकाउंट खोल सकते हैं या ओपन कर सकते हैं. जैसे जहाँ तक सबको मालूम होगा, रिकरिंग डिपॉजिट RD खोला जा सकता है, ओपन किया जा सकता है. नेक्स्ट वन इज द सेविंग डिपॉजिट अकाउंट किया जा सकता है. नेक्स्ट टाइम डिपॉजिट अकाउंट ओपन किया जा सकता है. तो इनमें से जितने भी सेविंग्स जितने भी डिपॉजिट पोस्ट ऑफिस में रखा जाता है, इनमें से एक ही, दैट इज M2 में ओनली वन पार्ट, व्हाट इज सेविंग डिपॉजिट विद पोस्ट ऑफिस, दैट इज ओनली वन पार्ट. बाकी जो RD रिकरिंग डिपॉजिट या टाइम डिपॉजिट इसमें नहीं आता है. सो फर्स्ट तो M2 इज इक्वल टू M1 प्लस सेविंग डिपॉजिट विथ पोस्ट ऑफिस, सेविंग डिपॉजिट विथ पोस्ट ऑफिस. सो अंडर M1 व्हाट? M1 मीन्स C plus CC plus or C plus DD plus OD. Along with C plus DD plus OD, the next component is saving deposit with post office is equal to what? M2. Next one is M3. M3 is equal to what? M1, that is same. What is M1 means C plus DD plus OD. Okay. Next one plus net time deposit with commercial bank. Net time deposit with commercial bank. So in commercial bank, as we have discussed, that three types of account can be opened. Number one is current account, number two is saving account, number three is time deposit or fixed deposit. Okay, time deposit or fixed deposit. So here, what is net time deposit with commercial bank? Net time deposit with commercial bank under M3, M1 plus net time deposit with commercial banks. This is under 3. So M3. M3 is the most frequently used measure of money supply in India. M3 is the most frequently used measure of money supply in India. M1 is narrowest definition, M1 is most liquid, M1 is most liquid, M1 is narrowest definition. M3 is frequently used measure of money supply in India. Okay, M3 is frequently used measure of money supply in India. Next one is M4. M4, what is M3 plus M3? That is what? M3, that is M1. M1 means C plus DD plus OD plus net time deposit commercial bank. All these are M3 plus total deposit with post office excluding NSC, National Savings Certificate. Total deposit with post office. Total deposit with post office. Okay. Total deposit post office, that is what the different type of deposit kept in the can be kept in the post office. For example, RD, recurring deposit account, can be opened in post office. Saving deposit can be opened in the post office, as well as time deposit or fixed deposit also open in the post office. So here total deposit post office, that is it may be that is that recurring deposit, saving deposit and time deposit. But one NSC, that is a National Savings Certificate, to be excluded from there. National Savings Certificate, that certificate to be excluded from there, because this is not in circulation. This is one type of investment. This is one type of investment. Anybody can invest. For example, we can purchase NSC for 1,000 also, 10,000 also, 5,000 also. Like that, different dominions, different amount of NSC can be issued from post office, and this is one type of investment, not as a part of the money supply or circulation in India. That's why NSC is excluded. So excluding NSC, all types of deposit post office plus M3 is equal to M4. Now the M4 is the broadest, सबसे broad, the broadest definition of money measure of money supply in India, but it is least liquid, least सबसे कम, सबसे ज़्यादा लिक्विड क्या है? M1, सबसे कम लिक्विड क्या है? M4. narrowest definition of measures of money supply, or narrowest definition of measures of money supply क्या है? M1. broad measure of money supply in India, M4. Okay, so long questions generally not given from this concept. 1 mark question may be given, that's why I am repeating again and again. So what is M1? C plus DD plus OD. M2, M1, that is C plus DD plus OD plus saving deposit post office. M3, M1, that is C plus DD plus OD plus saving deposit post office plus net time deposit with commercial banks. M3, frequently used measure of money supply in India. M1 is most liquid but the narrowest definition. M4, that is M3 plus total deposit post office excluding NSC. M4 is the broad definition, but it is least, सबसे कम liquid जो है ये क्या है? M4 है. Okay, regarding measures of money supply, this was M1, M2, M3, M4. So Regarding the measures of money supply in India, some questions I have it, but answer is not given. Uh, uh, I request all the present students, not the teachers, respond me the questions what am I going to discuss with you. Questions. First question क्या है? What is the most liquid measure of money supply in India? Money supply in India. Most liquid measure of money supply in India.
M1.
M1 is the most liquid measure of money supply in India. This correct answer. Thank you. Next, which measures are called as narrow definitions? Which measures?
M1.
M1. And if the question is given, suppose which measures, okay, which measures, then we have to M1 and M2 we have to add 2. Okay, if it is given which is the narrowest definition of money, that is M1. Okay, narrowest definition is M1, and if the question is given which measures are, then M1 and M2. Okay. Next one, what is the least liquid measure of money supply? Least liquid, सबसे कम liquid. What is liquid? Liquid, that is
M4.
M4. M4 is the most M4 is the least liquid measure of money supply. M4. Okay. So which is the commonly used measure of money supply in India? Commonly used, जो commonly use किया जाता है, which is the commonly used measure of money supply in India? Anyone please? Commonly used. So M1 is most liquid. It's okay. M1 and M2 narrow definition. Least liquid हो गया M4, and next last one is what is the commonly used measure of money supply in India? Commonly used, that is
M3.
yes, M3.
M3.
Yes. Some has written some has written M3. It's okay. M3 is the correct answer. So okay, I want to repeat the question again for your better understanding. First one, what is the most liquid measure of money supply in India? That is M1. It's okay. Most liquid measure of money supply in India, that is M1. Next, which measures? But if the question is given which measure, then it is M1. But if the question is given which measures are called as narrow definition, that is M1 and M2. M1 and M2. M1 and M2 both. Here M1. So okay. Next, which is the least सबसे कम liquid, that is M4. Next, which is the commonly used measure of money supply in India, that is M3. M3. Okay. M3 is the most commonly used. M4 is the least liquid. M1 and M2 are called narrow definition. M1 is called most liquid and narrowest definition. It's okay, narrowest definition. So after this, regarding money disbursed, any question up to this, if I ask 1 or 2 minutes given, any question regarding money?
RBI.
Yes please. अगर कोई क्वेश्चन या क्वेरी नहीं है, मैं प्रोसीड करूँगा नेक्स्ट बैंक, which is the most important concept as per our syllabus, बैंक के बारे में, या जो concepts regarding the commercial bank, money creation process of commercial bank and the functions of central bank, like that some important concepts are here we have to discuss. So if you are not having any query, let me proceed to the next concept, that is bank. So in every country every country there are two types of bank. There are two types of bank in every country. Number one is central bank, number two is commercial bank. ओके, हर देश में ये होता है, दो ही टाइप का बैंक होता है. नंबर वन द सेंट्रल बैंक होता है, नंबर टू कमर्शियल बैंक. Central bank and commercial, these are two types of bank in every country, whether in India or any type of country, any country, maybe in America, maybe in the Bangladesh, maybe in Pakistan, almost everywhere there are two types of banks. Number one is central bank, number two is commercial bank. Now syllabus के हिसाब से हम आगे बढ़ना कोशिश करेंगे. First, what is commercial bank? Commercial bank is a financial institution which performs the functions of accepting deposit. Commercial bank क्या करते हैं? Public से deposit लेते हैं and advances loan to public. Public को credit loan देते हैं. Main two functions. एक फाइनेंशियल इंस्टीट्यूशन और ये जो पब्लिक से डिपॉजिट लेते हैं, पब्लिक से डिपॉजिट लेके और पब्लिक को लोन देके, ये एक प्रॉफिट मेकिंग इंस्टीट्यूशन है. कमर्शियल में क्या है? फाइनेंशियल इंस्टीट्यूशन, बट पब्लिक से डिपॉजिट एक्सेप्ट और पब्लिक को लोन देने का जो काम करते हैं, मेन पर्पस क्या है? प्रॉफिट मैक्सिमम, प्रॉफिट अर्न करना है. ओके, प्रॉफिट अर्न करना है. तो in general there are many functions of commercial banks, but we have to limited ourselves only two main functions of commercial bank. Number one is accepting deposit from public, number two advancing loan to public. और बहुत सारे फंक्शंस कमर्शियल बैंक परफॉर्म करते हैं. अर्लियर सिलेबस में दिया गया था, आजकल डायरेक्टली सिलेबस में नहीं है, लेकिन कमर्शियल बैंक के साथ जो मेन क्वेश्चन कंसर्न होता है मनी क्रिएशन प्रोसेस, तो इसलिए अदर जो फंक्शंस है कमर्शियल बैंक का, अदर फंक्शन जो है फंक्शंस डिस्कस अभी करना नहीं चाहूँगा मैं, लेकिन मेन दो फंक्शन जो है, मेन दो फंक्शंस, नंबर वन एक्सेप्टिंग डिपॉजिट फ्रॉम पब्लिक एंड एडवांसिंग लोन टू पब्लिक. So along with the two functions, we have to discuss the one process, that money creation process of commercial bank. So first of all, what is the commercial bank? Commercial bank is a financial institution. Okay, the main two function क्या है? Accepting deposit from public and advancing loan to public. Public को लोन देंगे और public से डिपॉजिट लेंगे. पब्लिक से डिपॉजिट तीन प्रकार के अकाउंट में ले सकते हैं, जैसे करंट अकाउंट में डिपॉजिट ले सकते हैं, सेविंग अकाउंट में डिपॉजिट ले सकते हैं. नेक्स्ट वन इज दैट टाइम डिपॉजिट और फिक्स डिपॉजिट में डिपॉजिट ले सकते हैं. अलॉन्ग विद दैट लोन भी देते हैं, क्रेडिट देते हैं. और द मेन पर्पज ऑफ एवरी कमर्शियल बैंक इज टू मेक प्रॉफिट बाय एक्सेप्टिंग डिपॉजिट फ्रॉम पब्लिक एंड एडवांसिंग लोन टू पब्लिक. ओके, नेक्स्ट पार्ट जो बार बार क्वेश्चन पेपर में देते हैं या फ्रीक्वेंटली आस्क्ड क्वेश्चंस, what is money, what is the process of money creation or money creation process by commercial bank. ये क्वेश्चन पेपर में definitely you will get one question, may not be directly the process, but in case of money multiplier or in terms of money multiplier or any other form. So probable questions I am going to discuss here. Now let us understand the process of money creation by commercial bank. Okay, so money creation is one of the most important functions of commercial bank. That is, commercial bank perform different functions. Out of the different functions, the one of the important function is the money creation or credit creation. So money creation, that is not issue, money creation, that is money or credit creation. Money creation process depends on mainly two factors. There are other factors, but main two factors are, number one, primary deposit with commercial bank. Primary deposit, तो फर्स्ट जो है क्या है? नंबर वन प्राइमरी डिपॉजिट. ओके, प्राइमरी डिपॉजिट कमर्शियल बैंक नंबर वन, दैट इज डिपॉजिट केप्ट बाय पब्लिक. डिपॉजिट केप्ट बाय पब्लिक, पब्लिक जो कमर्शियल बैंक में डिपॉजिट रखते हैं या डिपॉजिट करते हैं, यही है. नेक्स्ट है लीगल reserve ratio LLR. Regarding LLR we'll discuss hereafter. So LLR legal reserve ratio, इसके अंदर में दो आता है, एक है कैश रिजर्व रेशियो CRR एंड स्टैट्यूटरी एंड SLR that is statutory liquidity ratio. ओके, सो मनी क्रिएशन प्रोसेस और भी बहुत assumption है और भी requirement है, but the main requirement to create money to create credit by commercial bank and two. Number one is primary deposit or initial deposit, with commercial bank, that is the public डिपॉजिट करंट अकाउंट में हो या सेविंग अकाउंट में हो, जो भी डिपॉजिट रखते हैं. नेक्स्ट लीगल रिजर्व रेशियो, ये लीगल रिजर्व रेशियो के अंदर दो आता है, CRR एंड SLR, कैश रिजर्व रेशियो एंड स्टैट्यूटरी लिक्विडिटी रेशियो. ओके, सो higher primary deposit and lower LLR leads more money creation. अभी मनी क्रिएशन जो प्रोसेस है दो फैक्टर पर मेनली डिपेंड होता है. एक प्राइमरी डिपॉजिट होते हैं और नेक्स्ट लीगल रिजर्व रेशियो. अगर प्राइमरी डिपॉजिट अगर ज़्यादा होगा, LLR कम होगा, देन द more money can be created. ये मैं डिस्कस करूँगा जस्ट आफ्टर दिस स्लाइड. क्या है, प्राइमरी डिपॉजिट ज़्यादा है और क्या है, LLR कम है. LLR दैट इज मे बी CRR और SLR दोनों कम है या दोनों में से कोई एक कम है. ओके, सो प्राइमरी डिपॉजिट के साथ प्राइमरी डिपॉजिट ज़्यादा है और LLR कम है, तब मोर मनी कैन बी क्रिएटेड बाय कमर्शियल बैंक. नेक्स्ट लोअर प्राइमरी डिपॉजिट, अगर प्राइमरी डिपॉजिट कम है और हायर LLR लीगल रिजर्व रेशियो अगर ज़्यादा होगा तो मनी क्रिएशन क्या होगा, कम होगा. दैट इज हायर प्राइमरी डिपॉजिट और इनिशियल डिपॉजिट एंड लोअर लीगल रिजर्व रेशियो मनी मोर क्रिएट कर सकते, मनी क्रिएट करने का मौका देते हैं. ये मोर मनी कैन बी क्रिएटेड बाय कमर्शियल बैंक इफ प्राइमरी डिपॉजिट इज हाई एंड LLR is low. Next one is that if primary deposit is low and LLR is high, then the less money can be created. However, how much money will be created by whole banking system can be calculated by money multiplier. Ultimately, money multiplier, with the help of money multiplier, how much money will be created, that can be determined. मनी मल्टीप्लाई से डिटरमाइन कर सकते हैं कितना, हाउ मच मनी कैन बी क्रिएटेड बाय कमर्शियल बैंक. ओके, लेट्स सी हाउ टू कैलकुलेट मनी मल्टीप्लायर. So what is money multiplier? Money multiplier, that is M is equal to 1 by LRR. Sometimes it may be given question paper, it may be given CRR, it may be given as SLR, but in general it generally given as LRR, legal reserve ratio. M is equal to what? M, that is money multiplier is denoted by M, and M is equal to 1 by LRR, legal reserve ratio. So this is the money multiplier. Total amount of money created by commercial bank, total amount of money कितना क्रिएट कर सकते हैं, मनी मल्टीप्लायर मल्टीप्लाइड बाय प्राइमरी डिपॉजिट, मनी मल्टीप्लाइड बाय प्राइमरी डिपॉजिट. दैट इज प्राइमरी डिपॉजिट और मनी मल्टीप्लायर डिपेंड होगा हाउ मच मनी विल बी क्रिएटेड. सो मनी क्रिएशन प्रोसेस जो है, तो हम एक सपोज एक एग्जांपल के एक हाइपोथेटिकल एग्जांपल यहाँ लिया हूँ. विद द हेल्प ऑफ हाइपोथेटिकल एग्जांपल आई एम गोइंग टू डिस्कस I'm going to discuss the process of money creation by commercial bank. So here M is equal to what? 1 by LRR, that is 1 by 10%, that is 1 divided by, that is 100 divided by 10. So I'm going to show the process of calculation. Maybe some student may face the problem how to calculate. Let me show the process. topic. So first of all, m is equal to 1 by L R R. Okay, LLR, that is legal reservation. What we are supposing here, suppose LLR is equal to LRR is equal to 10%. 10%. Okay. Now, what M is equal to 1 by 10%. 10%. Okay, is equal to what? Generally, we know that 100 by 10, that is the value will be 10. But some student may face problem how we get 10. Okay, let me see. So the process may not be for all students, but some student may not understand the concept how to how we get value 10. Okay, so what is that? 1 by 10, that is 10%, is equal to what? Is equal to what? 1, that is okay, 10, that is 100, is equal to what? Equal to what? 1 by 1 मल्टीप्लाई करने से क्या होगा? That is 100 divided by 10. That is as per mathematical process. What we got? 100 divided by, that is 1 into 100, 100. Next 1 into 10, that is 10. So by this way we got the answer 10. So okay, this is the process. So ये उम्मीद करता हूँ ये ऑलमोस्ट यू नो, लेकिन हो सकता है कोई एक स्टूडेंट है किसी को मालूम ना हो कैसे हमें वैल्यू 10 मिल गया. सपोज और एक एग्जांपल लेता हूँ, और एग्जांपल लेकर दिखाता हूँ मैं. Suppose m, yes, m is equal to 1 by LRR. Okay. Now, suppose LLR is equal to LRR is equal to 5%. 5%. Okay. So, what will the value of m? Now, see 1 by, that is 5%, no? 5%, that is 5 by, yes. Next one is directly we can find that 100 by 5, that is 20. But those not understood earlier, it may be taught like that, or it may be seen like that. See 1, that is this one. Okay, 1 what is 500, okay, is equal to what? 1 by 1. If we multiply it, that is if we inverse the sign, that is this division into multiplication, that is it is 100, and next one is 5. So what we get? 100 into 100 into 1, that is 100. Next to 1 to 5, that is 5. So directly it is what? 20. That is value of multiplier m is equal to what? 20. Any query regarding this process? So let's come back to the slide. What is m is equal to we suppose that LLR is equal to 10%, LLR is equal to 10%, and how to find out m, that is 1 by 10%, 1 by 10%, that is already I shown you there. So what is the value? 10. What is the value? 10. M is equal to 10. That is value of multiplier is 10. Total money created by whole commercial banking system. How much money will be created by whole particular one एक बैंक और दो बैंक ऐसी बात नहीं है. तो कमर्शियल बैंकिंग विदिन द इकोनॉमी विदिन द कंट्री जितने भी कमर्शियल बैंक है सबको सपोज किया गया है. जितने भी कमर्शियल बैंक है कितने मनी, हाउ मच मनी कैन बी क्रिएटेड, हाउ मच मनी क्रिएटेड, that is m, that is value of multiplier into the primary deposit. What is the primary deposit? We suppose that 1000. We suppose that primary deposit is 1000 and the LLR is 10%. So LLR is 10%, so value of m is 10 and the primary deposit is 1000. Ultimately how much money will be created by whole commercial banking system is 10,000, that is 10,000. Okay, whole commercial banking, particular one, not only one bank or two banks, whole commercial banking system can create the 10,000. But some assumptions are there. First of all, what is that the banking behavior of public, बैंकिंग बिहेवियर पब्लिक बैंकिंग बिहेवियर क्या है, रैशनल होना चाहिए. मतलब क्या है, बैंकिंग बिहेवियर होना चाहिए. क्योंकि जैसे अमाउंट ऑफ लोन किसी बैंक सेंक्शन कर दिया एक पर्टिकुलर व्यक्ति को, अगर वो जाके कैश एनकेश कर लेते हैं, विथड्रॉ कर लेते हैं, ये प्रोसेस उसी पे खत्म हो जाता है, कंप्लीट हो जाता है और दोबारा द मनी क्रिएशन प्रोसेस तो आगे नहीं बढ़ सकता है. दैट्स व्हाई बैंकिंग बिहेवियर, अगर पूरे देश में पूरे इकोनॉमी में अगर डिजिटल पेमेंट सिस्टम होता है, चेक से पेमेंट सिस्टम, चेक से विड्रॉ, चेक से पेमेंट सिस्टम होते हैं, तो उसमें क्या है मनी क्रिएशन प्रोसेस को फास्ट हो सकता है, मनी क्रिएशन हो सकता है. लेकिन अगर डायरेक्टली कैश विड्रॉ किया जाता है, पूरा प्रोसेस उसी में कंप्लीट खत्म हो जाता है. ओके, सो हाउ मच मनी विल बी क्रिएटेड, दैट इज 10,000 एंड व्हाट इज द वैल्यू ऑफ मल्टीप्लायर m इज इक्वल टू 10 and primary deposit was considered as the 1000. So ultimately 10,000 rupees can be created by whole commercial banking system given the value of multiplier 10, that is the, and the LLR value is 10% and primary deposit is 1000. Okay. Here I think you know all the process. Just I am going to show only the example. Okay, process of money creation. So around the deposit, loan around the, yes, next deposit, loan or secondary deposit, LLR, legal reserve ratio. So what we suppose that the primary deposit or initial deposit to 1000. Okay, primary deposit or initial deposit to 1000 and LLR is 10%. LLR is 10%. What is LLR is 10%? Okay, that is 10% of 1000, that is 100. 100 amount 100 cannot be given as loan or credit. 100 to be kept as per rules of सेंट्रल बैंक और आरबीआई. और आरबीआई के हिसाब से, सेंट्रल बैंक के हिसाब से 10% लोन नहीं दे सकता है, क्रेडिट नहीं दे सकता है. कितना रखना होगा? 100 रुपीज़ रखना होगा. हाउ मच अमाउंट ऑफ लोन कैन बी गिवन और प्रोवाइडेड टू द बोरोवर, दैट इज 900. ओके, 900 लोन दे दिया. सॉरी, so some here it should be okay, it should be ये थोड़ा सा ये हो गया, डिफरेंस हो गया. ओके, so loan amount is 900. Okay, loan amount is 900 and after that that amount of 900 is issued as loan to the person, and that amount of 900 will be deposited in that particular bank in It may be same bank or in other banks. So 900. So out of 900, 10% to be kept as a LLR, 10% to be kept, that is 90, and out of 900 minus 90, that is 810 rupees. 810 rupees is given as loan. Okay, loan, and 810 rupees when it is given as loan will be deposited in that borrower account, and this 810 rupees is become the deposit in that particular bank or in other banks. Out of 810 rupees, 10% to be kept as the LLR and 81, that is 81 rupees. So 810 minus 81, that is 729. That amount can be issued as a loan. Suppose it is issued as a loan. This amount 729 rupees again the given to a borrower, and that will be deposited in a particular bank, that is 729. Like that, from 729, 10% again to be kept, that is 72.9, and after deducting 729 minus 72.9, how much amount is there? 656.1. Like that, the process will be continued up to the point where the primary or initial deposit will be completed. जब तक 1000 जो इनिशियल डिपॉजिट था, 1000 इनिशियल डिपॉजिट जब तक कंप्लीट जीरो नहीं होता है, तब तक ये प्रोसेस कंटिन्यू रहेगा. तो how much money will be created? That is already we discussed. Already we calculated with the help of money multiplier that total deposit how much? 10,000. It will be 10,000. So out of 10,000, LLR, that is LLR. I mistakenly have written the here LLR. It is LLR. Okay. LLR, that is secondary deposit or loan. It is loan. Okay. It is loan. So LLR, how much amount? That is 10% of 10%. 10% of 10,000, that is 1,000, and rest amount is deposit. That is rest amount is 9,000. Total 9,000 plus 1,000 equal to 10,000. Total amount of money created, that is 10,000. Out of 10,000, how much LLR is kept? That is 1,000. That is 10% of 10,000. And 9,000 is their secondary deposit or loan amount. So this is the process of money creation by commercial bank or credit creation by commercial bank. Okay. Let us discuss some questions related to money creation process. We are having very less time. So first one is money created by commercial banks depends on money created by commercial bank is depends on number one, that's A option, legal reserve ratio. Number B, primary deposit with a commercial bank. Number C, economic condition by country. Number D, both A and B. Which option is correct?
So both A and B. Option number D.
Yes. Thank you very much. So both A and B, that is a legal reserve ratio as well as the primary deposit with commercial bank. It's okay. Next one is total money created by whole commercial banking system in an economy is rupees 1 lakh. That is complete banking system. How much money created? That is 1 lakh. If legal reserve ratio is 10%, if legal reserve ratio is 10%, then primary deposit is how much primary deposit will be there?
Yeah? So it will be 10,000.
It will be 10,000. Okay, thank you. It's okay, thank you. Yes, correct answer is 10,000. Next, one question. Generally, it was given in the sample papers, and it same type of questions or same type of question may be asked in the board exam also. The Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana. Perhaps you heard the name of for this, and maybe your nearby people open this type of account. Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana. launched by Prime Minister SHRI Narendra Modi on 28th August 2014. It is a national financial inclusion mission that ensures the access to financial services, namely banking or saving and deposit account, remittance, loans, insurance, pensions in an affordable manner. The account can be opened in any bank branch or business representative or bank mitra. Pradhan Mantri, yes, and this account, what is the Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana, can be are opened with zero balance. The question is that on the basis of the given statement, explain the possible impact of this scheme on Indian banking system. इस टाइप का अगर स्टेटमेंट देते हैं और सपोज दिस इज द स्टेटमेंट गिवन इन योर क्वेश्चन पेपर और स्टेटमेंट दिया है और इसमें क्या है, ये जो प्रधानमंत्री जन धन योजना है इसका क्या इम्पैक्ट होगा ओवरऑल इंडियन बैंकिंग सिस्टम के ऊपर में. आई हैव रिटेन द सम फैक्ट्स. द answers this type of question almost seem to be value-based questions. Answers may be different from person to person, but the key points should be kept. Key points should be kept. Okay. So what is that? What may be impact? What may be impact on the whole commercial banking or banking system? Number one is that with the introduction of Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana, millions of Indians has opened their bank account, which increases the volume of primary deposit in commercial banks. So I think it is known to all that some banks were compelled to close because of financial bankruptcy. So first point is that Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana से क्या हुआ, millions of people opened their account, as it is term was zero balance. That is without 1 rupee, without 10 rupees, without 100 rupees, any person can be open the account. तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल जिन लोगों के पास जिन बैंक अकाउंट नहीं था, दोज वर नॉट हैविंग अकाउंट इन बैंक्स, सो डायरेक्टली दे ओपन एन अकाउंट. इससे क्या होगा, प्राइमरी डिपॉजिट इंक्रीज हुआ. नॉर्मली ये कहा जाता है द जीरो बैलेंस से, बट मैक्सिमम पीपल ओपन देयर अकाउंट एटलीस्ट दे डिपॉजिटेड 100 रुपीज, मिनिमम 100 रुपीज वर डिपॉजिटेड बाय एवरी अकाउंट होल्डर और बैंक अकाउंट होल्डर. सो definitely number one impact is that the primary deposit or initial deposit of commercial bank increase. Number two, commercial banks, those who are suffering for insufficient deposit, now have abandoned primary deposit, which is used for credit creation and secondary deposit. अभी क्या है, जो प्राइमरी डिपॉजिट कमर्शियल बैंक के पास आ चुका है, तो ये प्राइमरी डिपॉजिट से क्या कर सकते हैं, मनी क्रिएट कर सकते हैं, क्रेडिट क्रिएट कर सकते हैं.
अभी हम तो कोऑर्डिनेटर है, देखो क्लास चल रहा कि नहीं चल रहा ठीक से. 12 क्लास का हम देख रहा है, हमारा बच्चे नहीं.
कमर्शियल बैंक के पास सफिशिएंट डिपॉजिट प्राइमरी डिपॉजिट है, जिससे कि मनी क्रिएट कर सकते हैं. नेक्स्ट वन इज क्रेडिट एक्सपांशन लीड फर्दर इन्वेस्टमेंट एंड इनकम जनरेशन. ठीक ना, जस्ट ये क्लास 10 में भी एक कॉन्सेप्ट है रोल ऑफ क्रेडिट बोल के, अभी 12 में भी एक कॉन्सेप्ट तुम्हें मालूम है और रूरल क्रेडिट है. तो क्रेडिट से क्या होता है, क्रेडिट इन्वेस्टमेंट एंड इनकम जनरेशन होते हैं. तो प्राइमरी डिपॉजिट इंक्रीज हुआ है, प्राइमरी डिपॉजिट से कमर्शियल बैंक क्या कर सकते हैं, मोर मनी क्रिएट कर सकते हैं एज पर रूल ऑफ RBI, एज पर द गाइडलाइंस ऑफ RBI और LLR अंडर LLR. सो मनी क्रिएट होगा, इन्वेस्टमेंट इंक्रीज होगा और इनकम जनरेशन होगा. तो ओवरऑल इनफैक्ट बोथ आवर बैंकिंग सिस्टम एंड इकोनॉमी आर स्ट्रेंथेन्ड बाय दिस पॉलिसी. क्या है, ये जो प्रधानमंत्री जन धन योजना है, तो इस जो स्कीम लागू किया गया था या शुरू किया गया 2014 में, ये स्कीम से ओवरऑल कमर्शियल बैंकिंग सिस्टम तो स्ट्रेंथन हुआ है, पावरफुल हुआ है. साथ साथ और क्या है, ओवरऑल इकोनॉमिक में मनी क्रिएशन, इनकम जनरेशन और बैंक के जो सम बैंक्स वर गोइंग टू क्लोज, सम बैंक्स वर ऑलमोस्ट क्लोज बिकॉज ऑफ द लैक ऑफ फंड. ये प्रॉब्लम ये प्रधानमंत्री जन धन योजना से सॉल्व हुआ है, some extent, not totally, some extent. Okay. So these are the points regarding this statement. So another question, there is inverse relationship between legal reserve ratio and money multiplier. Defend or refute the statement with valid numerical examples. Another one question I have written here, what is there is inverse relationship between legal reserve ratio and money multiplier. So is it correct? Is it correct? Anyone please? लीगल रिजर्व रेशियो और मनी मल्टीप्लायर बीच में रिलेशन क्या है, इन्वर्स है, मतलब समझ रहे ना, इन्वर्स रिलेशनशिप बिटवीन मनी मल्टीप्लायर एंड लीगल रिजर्व रेशियो. Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes. If the statement is correct, then we have to defend the statement. If the statement is correct, then we have to defend the statement. If the statement is wrong, then we have to refute the statement. So here the statement is correct. Statement is correct that there is the inverse relationship between legal money multiplier and legal reserve ratio. So given statement that inverse relationship between legal reserve ratio and money multiplier is dependent. Okay, the statement is dependent. Legal reserve ratio may it be cash reserve ratio or statutory liquidity ratio, that is CR, it may be CR or SLR, determine the credit creation power of commercial bank. Okay, so प्राइमरी डिपॉजिट अगर ज़्यादा भी होगा, ज़्यादा भी कम भी हो, लेकिन LLR कम होने से क्या होगा, ज़्यादा क्रिएशन हो सकता है. Higher the reserve ratio, that is LLR, lower will be the volume of credit operation and vice versa. What is that? अगर लीगल रिजर्व रेशियो ज़्यादा होगा तो मनी क्रिएशन कम होगा, और लीगल रिजर्व रेशियो कम होगा तो मनी क्रिएशन ज़्यादा होगा. उसको हम एग्जाम्पल से भी दिखा सकते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल दो मैं सपोज एग्जाम्पल दिया हूँ. सपोज लीगल रिजर्व रेशियो 5%, सेकेंड वन इज 10%. सो 10% एंड 5%. तो 5% अगर लीगल रिजर्व रेशियो है तो व्हाट इज द वैल्यू ऑफ मल्टीप्लायर 20. इफ द लीगल रिजर्व रेशियो इज सपोज टू बी व्हाट इज 10, अगर 10 है तो व्हाट इज द वैल्यू 10. मतलब क्या है, लीगल रिजर्व रेशियो अगर 10 है, 10% है, तो मनी मल्टीप्लायर वैल्यू ऑफ मनी 10. इफ इट इज 5, that is 5%. If the legal reserve is 5%, then it will be the 20. So it can be proved like that. You may take the 5%, 10%, 15%, or whatever you may take, whatever you want, you may take. But we have to prove that there is inverse relationship between legal reserve ratio and money multiplier. That is, when legal LLR is less, there will be more money value of money multiplier. When the value of money multiplier is more, when the value of legal reserve ratio, when the value of legal reserve ratio is less or more, then the value of money multiplier will be less. अगर ज़्यादा होगा तो लीगल रिजर्व रेशियो ज़्यादा होगा तो मनी क्रिएशन कम होगा, मनी वैल्यू ऑफ मल्टीप्लाई कम होगा. और कम होते हैं सपोज 5% हियर, तो मनी मल्टीप्लाई वैल्यू क्या होगा, ज़्यादा होगा. सो देयर इज इनवर्स रिलेशनशिप बिटवीन मनी मल्टीप्लायर एंड legal reserve ratio. Like that, from money multiplier and the money creation process, if the process of money creation is not given, will not suppose not given in question paper, you will find a question like this. Okay. Next,
Viren sir,
Aziz sir.
Please conclude it, because the students are having some other classes also, na?
Yes.
I think the every concept should be very clear. We have to more focus on the central bank and its functions and the credit creations. These are the things. Only one question must be come from there. The one functions of central bank definitely will come.
Yes sir.
So you have explained the things very nicely. If anyone has any doubt, you may raise the questions. Sir has elaborated each and everything in a very nice way. Now you may ask anything anybody is having any doubt, please. Otherwise, your students are having some other classes also.
Yes.
Yes. Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, can you share the PPT through email or any WhatsApp number?
Okay, please give your email or WhatsApp number.
So, sir, you can share it in Sadhana group also. I think you are also in the Sadhana group. So you can share. Everybody will be from there.
Yes,
your
sir.
PPT is very nice. It is very useful for the other teachers also.
Okay, sir.
Yes, we can revise it and provide to the students.
Okay, sir. I will
Yes.
Sir, I have shared my email ID. I have shared already in the chat box.
Okay, madam. I will send it. So
And please share in the Sadhana group also, sir, so that everyone can get the benefit of it. Everyone can get the benefit.
Yes, sir. Sir, actually, I prepared for a central bank function also, but because of lack of time, I'm not able to discuss this. That's why I'm sharing this in group as well.
No.
Yes.
It's fine. Because one question definitely come from central bank.
Yes.
Any one function of central bank
Yes.
definitely we come in the board exam.
Yes.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Thank you one and all. Okay.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you,
everyone.
sir.
এইটো নোহোৱাটো আৰু মানে নেক্সট তাত কৰিব পাৰি নেকি তাত এইটো নোহোৱাকৈ পাৰি নেকি
নোহোৱাকৈ কৰিব পাৰিব কিন্তু সেইফালৰ পৰা যিটো অডিঅ'টো আহিব নহয় সেইটো আপোনাৰ এইটো আহিব আৰু কিমান শ্লাইড আছিলে বহুত শ্লাইড
বহুত শ্লাইড আছিলে বহুত আছিলে
সেইটো কালি ক্লাছ আছে নহয়
কাইলৈ পৰহিলৈ আছে
অ'কে
11 তাৰিখ আছে
সেইটো কণ্টিনিউ কৰি দিব পাৰিব
কণ্টিনিউ সেইদিনা কিন্তু টপিক বেলেগ দিছে
বেলেগ দিছে নেকি এইটো ষ্টপ কৰি দিওঁ